What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. Today we're going to be talking about two wide receiving prospects that I think the Giants should be able to take at 25, and we'll see if they take them, man. Before we dive in, comment down below what you guys think. Subscribe down below. Road to OK is still active, man. Like the video, and let's dive straight into it. So the first receiver we're going to be talking about today is Jordan Addison. Jordan's stats to dip off a little bit, and those 3 games that he did miss due to injury, you could also note that as well. But Jordan Addison coming in, he is a guy that you need to get him in space and give him the ball. He's shifty, elusive, and he makes all the right plays when he has the ball in his hands, and you just want to see him go. Put him in some screens, put him in some jet sweeps. In this offense that the Giants run with Mike Kafka, knowing how Wandale was used when we first had him before the injury, you could definitely see Jordan Addison fitting into that role and maybe even being better. And the big thing for me with Jordan Addison, we've seen him do it at a high level. We've seen him do it and produce against other college teams, and putting up over 1,500 yards is not normal. Like, this isn't something that happens for every single wide receiver prospect, and knowing that he's not gonna be penciled in the top 20 picks, you could definitely see him fall to the Giants at 25 and maybe the second round, but by the time our pick comes around, he'll be long gone. So maybe you could see us trading back and potentially taking him. I wouldn't be mad if we selected Jordan Addison with our pick. Jordan Addison is one of the smaller bodies. He's not really going to be that big receiving threat that, you know, a lot of us want. And we'll be talking about another guy that you can plug him in and use him at a lot of different places, and you know that's what the Giants are looking for, guys who can be versatile in how they can use them. And Jordan Addison, I think he fits the bill, man. Once again, he has the speed there. He's pretty quick, and his elusiveness is up there. I think it will translate well to the NFL and the game level. And once again, man, I just think with the production that we've seen in 2021, we could possibly tap back into that again and use him in a way, just put the man in space, give him the ball, and watch him go to work, man. I think Jordan Addison would be a great addition. You know, probably the only weaknesses that we can see is that his measurables aren't there in terms of radius with the catching, not having extremely long arms to make those crazy grabs. But I think with Daniel Jones and his accuracy, and knowing how we used Sterling Shepard and Wandale Robinson and Richie James last season, we could see Jordan Addison step in and have a big role in this offense, let alone for next year, but years to come. I'm a fan of Jordan Addison. Outside of Zay Flowers, I definitely think we should be able to take Jordan Addison. I think he should be added to this team. Now the next receiver we're going to be talking about today is Quentin Johnston, coming out of TCU. Quentin Johnston is definitely one of the top 5 wide receivers coming out of this class, and you know, it's all about what you want and what you desire in your wide receiver. But in terms of physical traits, this guy has it all. I feel like there's some measurables that, you know, he excels on compared to other people, and it's just about working on the fine-tuning route running skills. But diving into Quentin Johnston and what he did at TCU this past season, he recorded 60 receptions for 1,069 yards, 6 touchdowns, and averaging 17 yards a play. So he's definitely a big play threat, and once you get the ball in his hands, he could take off because he's just a burner. Quentin Johnston coming in at 6'4". He's also a big threat and a big receiver who's able to go up and get the ball, and it could pose some problems for other corners, other DBs that can't really go up with him. But is there, and should we select any of these receivers, and what receiver do you want us to select down below? Subscribe down below as well. Road to OK is still active, man. Like the video. If you haven't seen my other ones, I got more videos to the left right here. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. And calling all the Daniel Jones haters, pull up to this video, watch this video real quick. The New York Yankees lose the series. We get swept back in the third quarter. The third quarter was really when we started to make our moves. Then DeMar, banger.
Make sure you subscribe to the Juke.